Hi everyone, welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're going to revisit tzatziki sauce, a delicious creamy cucumber sauce that you eat with gyro or souvlaki platter, often found in Greek restaurants or Mediterranean restaurants, and it's so easy and so delicious. It's perfect for hot summer days, and I can't wait to show you how this all comes together. Today we're going to be making a quick and easy tzatziki, and if you're not familiar with what that is, it's a creamy cucumber sauce. Often you will find at Greek restaurants it is served with gyro sandwiches and souvlaki, and you can use it as a dip for vegetables or for pita bread. It's just delicious, and I'm going to be using this in another recipe coming up on the channel soon, and I wanted to share with you how to do this. Now, about 8 years ago, I did another version of tzatziki. That was a long time ago, and I thought it's definitely time to redo the recipe. This is super easy, and you can mix and match depending on the ingredients you might have on hand. So, of course, we have to start off with cucumber. I'm using an English cucumber today. I prefer to use a Persian cucumber, which are the small mini cucumbers that you can find in the grocery store, but they were out, and so we're using an English cucumber. But I'm going to show you how I prep it with the last quarter of the cucumber. I have a cup of plain Greek yogurt, a cup of sour cream, about a half a cup of green onion that I have finely sliced, and we're going to use some on top and some in the dip. I have the juice and zest of 1 lemon. So there's the juice and there's the zest. I have about 2 cloves worth of garlic, or a tablespoon of prepared garlic. If you can find fresh dill or you grow it in your garden, then you can use that. I would use approximately a quarter of a cup of fresh, chopped, finely, but I couldn't get my hands on any fresh dill. So I have like those herbs in a tube, and this is about a tablespoon of prepared dill paste. And then we're going to season this up with about a half a teaspoon each of salt, black pepper, and Greek seasoning. Now, I do have my own recipe for Greek seasoning on the channel, and you can look that up. However, I gave this a try, and it's delicious. Hands down, this is so good. It would be fabulous on anything, chicken, beef, pork, lamb, you name it. It's going to be great on fish. No sponsorship here. I'm just letting you know. It's Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning, and boy, is it delicious. And I got this from Amazon. It was very inexpensive. 2 of these containers was less than $6. So I want to show you how I prep the cucumber. So I'm going to clear, and then I'll be right back and I'll show you what I did. All right, I used 1 whole English cucumber. It was medium size, I would say about 15 inches long. And I cut both ends off, and then I cut it down into 4 pieces. So I cut it in half, and then I cut each half in half. The problem with cucumbers is they're full of water. So when you make tzatziki, you don't want all that water leaching into your sauce. You want to remove the center, which is where most of the liquid is, because of the seeds. So you're going to take your half, and you're going to take a spoon with a pretty sharp edge, just a regular tablespoon out of your drawer, and then just kind of wiggle it on in there. And you can just remove the seeds pretty easily. Just scrape it down a couple of times, and you're good to go. Now, I ran my cucumbers over the box grater, or you can dice these up very fine. The box grater makes pretty quick work of it, so that's what I decided to do. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix up our tzatziki. All you have to do is mix everything up. This is a really wonderful dump and go recipe. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with our garlic, our seasoning, salt, pepper, and Greek seasoning, our dill paste, or in your case, if you're using fresh dill, go ahead and use that. I'm going to use about a half a cup or so, or you can do this to taste, of green onion. You can also use sweet onion, or whatever you like. In with our Greek yogurt, our sour cream, lemon zest, and lemon juice. And then all you have to do is mix this up until it's completely homogenized and all that flavor is blended together. Make sure that you get that dill paste. If you're using dill paste, make sure you get it evenly distributed. Otherwise, someone's going to get a giant mouthful, and that probably won't be too pleasant. But even so, it's going to mix in pretty easy. Be sure and when you're stirring, use a rubber spatula and bring things up from the bottom. Then you'll really be able to see if there is a good distribution, because sometimes things get stuck down there in the edges of the bowl, and that way you'll be able to mix them in completely. So this looks pretty good. I'm gonna go put this in a serving dish and break out some pita bread, and we'll give it a taste. Well, there you have it. Our tzatziki platter is all ready. Now, if you went to a Greek restaurant or Mediterranean restaurant and you ordered tzatziki as an appetizer, this is most likely how you would receive it, with either toasted or plain pita. I have some whole wheat pita here. I just cut up into wedges, and this really is just a delicious way to serve it. It's a super satisfying snack or appetizer, or even a light lunch, because this sauce also is like a salad, almost. Do you want to taste it?
You know the answer to that.
I do. And you can eat this however you like. It's really just very refreshing. What do you think? I think it tastes very much like a local Greek place that we like to frequent.
That is delicious.
So good, so refreshing. Just the right balance of the, the dill and the garlic, and really, you can make this tzatziki with 100% Greek yogurt or 100% sour cream. It's up to you. What do you have on hand? I like to use both, and I'll tell you why. Greek yogurt is delicious, but it's very, very acidic and tangy. Sour cream is delicious, but it's tangy, less tangy and more creamy. When you marry the two, it's like a perfect combination. So that is how I make a delicious tzatziki sauce. This will keep in your fridge for up to about 10 days. You can use this draped over grilled chicken, grilled pork chops. Put it in like a wrap sandwich for your lunch. Like I said, you can just serve it like this with the pita or some chips, or as a dip for fresh veggies. And I know you're gonna love it. I hope you give this a try, and if you do, let me know down below in the comment section. And until next time, I'll see ya.